Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today is a bit of a self-care day for all of the boys. Today we've got Bailey's horse feeds who have very kindly come down. The ponies are going to be put on a weighing scale, they're going to be weighed, and then they're going to be put on a feed plan. And this is going to be very good for Popcorn and all the boys, but Popcorn in particular, because Popcorn is so fussy. Like, literally, he thinks he's like royalty, which he is, but it's not. If the breakfast or dinner isn't quite right, then it's not getting eaten. But you're so fussy, aren't you? Let's get straight into it and meet Lorna, who is Bailey's horse feeds and nutritionist. So, Lorna, this is Popcorn, and I think we might be exposing him today. He might be a bit chubby.
Hello, Popcorn. Hello, mister. Should we try you on the weighbridge?
He does get a lot of treats, so don't know what's gonna happen.
I'm sure
a lot of grass
fine.
and a lot of treats. Right, let's see if you're getting too many treats, Popcorn.
Good
He's
boy.
like, no, not my treats.
Oh, there we
He's like, that
every
might be...
little extra bit.
Right, should we?
Will he turn there and then come?
Right.
Just gonna blame it on that bit of pain. It's a little bit heavy.
No, you can't keep eating.
Good boy. Oh, straight to see his friend.
Let's just sniff his brother. All right, again. Oh, Popcorn. It's supposed to be the bomb-proof pony. Right. Oh, a bit wobbly line going on.
Okay. Good boy.
All good.
Should we do some condition scoring as well?
Yes.
Yes. Do you know where we're looking in for their body?
Like shoulder pads.
Yes.
Like along here, like where their fat pads usually are.
Yep, that's right. And then we look at the neck as well.
Crest.
So he doesn't have a crest at all, which is great. And then we're going down to the shoulder to see, like you said, over there where it can make a change to where the saddle sits. And then over the top of his rib cage, and I can feel his ribs very easily, which is great. And over the top of his tail head as well. And he doesn't have any fat pads. So on a condition score of 1 to 9, where do you think he might be
1
sitting?
to 9. I hope it's 9.
No, 9 is very fat.
Oh.
1 is very, very thin. So the ideal
Like
is about 5.
5. Yeah.
Yeah, I would be putting Popcorn at 5. So I don't think
Yeah.
you've got any issues with the treats that he's having.
Perfect.
Okay. And tell me a bit about his work. What sort of work is he in at the moment?
So he's done quite a bit of hacking at the moment, but he likes to do some dressage. He does a bit of jumping, but he doesn't like jumping oxes.
Is he quite forward going, or can he be quite lazy?
It's a bit of both. Like, you've got to pick the right day.
Okay.
Like, sometimes he's quite forward going. Like, if he's on a hack with some other ponies, he's quite forward going. Oh, the stable's not locked. If he's on a hack with other ponies, he gets quite strong.
Yeah.
Very excited.
Do his feet grow well? Does he have any problems
He's
at all?
got a low heel, hasn't he?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
that's just confirmation.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
it's
he's
fine. But his feet grow quite fast. The farrier
Yeah.
never says anything to
No.
you about
No.
them cracking or anything. That's
No,
great.
his feet are okay.
Good. And how often does he go out in the field?
Every day.
Every day. Perfect.
All day, every day.
All day, every day. And are they on hay or haylage when they're in the stable?
He's on
Steamed
steamed hay because he's got a dust allergy.
Okay.
And it's quite bad. Like, if you give him something that's like quite dusty, and he can't be on straw, otherwise he gets like mucousy phlegm.
Yep. Okay.
So
He coughs a lot.
quite high maintenance line, yeah.
Okay. He's holding his weight well with his current diet. So we need to maintain this, but we also need to maintain his muscle development. And as he's getting older, I think that's something we need to bear in mind.
Yeah.
The fact that he can be, he still has lots of energy when you take him out on hacks. We don't want to feed him, so we're increasing those energy levels.
Definitely not.
No.
So we'll stay away from racehorse mix for now.
Yes.
So I think we'll be looking at using maybe a balancer.
Yes.
You say he can be a little bit fussy, so
Very.
we need to bear this in mind, and it might be that we try a couple of different things
Yeah.
to find something that he's really keen on.
Yeah.
So I'd be tempted to start with maybe a balancer.
Yeah.
And we could try a mash, which is called Keep Calm, which is low starch. So that's not going to fuel any more of his energy.
Yeah.
His
Low
radioing.
starch is great.
Oh, look, he's trying to eat the grass.
If they've had ulcers, low starch is good, isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. So yeah, low starch is good for ulcers. Any clinical metabolic issues, we try to ensure that the starch is kept low. But the Keep Calm will give him some calories as well.
Yeah.
And at the minute, he can afford to have those few extra calories that the Keep Calm would give him. So those are the two products that I'd be looking at using on him now. Okay.
Perfect.
So for popcorn during the winter months, I think we'll use the low cal balancer and the Keep Calm mash.
Perfect.
Okay, and hopefully he enjoys eating it.
Yes. And Lorna, what does he weigh?
So today popcorn is 379 kilos.
Oh, it's quite a light boy.
Okay, what did you think he might weigh? Do you think he might be more?
I thought you might be more.
Yeah. So I think it's taking into consideration his body condition score, which we've done, which is 5. So we want to try and maintain him around the 375 kilos. He may become heavier in the summer.
Yeah.
Because you'll be working him more, so he'll build more muscle.
Yep.
And it's also taking into consideration that he's actually quite fine-limbed, isn't he? So
Yeah, he's quite dainty
he
for a
is,
Welsh.
absolutely. So therefore, he's not going to be as heavy as you might think.
I'm going to put popcorn away now, and should we do Cloudy next because he seems quite eager?
Yes, please, let's have a look at Cloudy.
So Cloudy's looking a bit dirty at the moment because he's just come in from the field and he was really muddy. So we tried to give him a little bit of a hose down, but he just looks very wet and he's not had a clip, so he looks very fluffy and he looks a bit muddy, but he's not. It's just because he's wet. I don't know how this is going to go because Cloudy is like mostly known for his tanking and his bolting off. I'm a bit scared to take him out the stable, to be honest. Right. And stand. Right, we'll walk around a little
Well
bit.
done.
Steady.
Hello, Cloudy. Nice to meet you. And how old is Cloudy?
He's like 14, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what have you done with him? What does he do? He's on holiday at the moment.
Yeah, so by holiday he goes out in the day and he comes in at night and he goes out all day, but he's not on any like hard feed.
Okay.
But we might start putting him on maybe something just to like
give him all his nutrients.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the summer when he was turned away and he had a little bit of a break for 8 weeks, he was turned away and he got very chubby.
Did he?
But we've managed to get most of the weight off of him now.
Oh, well done.
And he's pretty good. But we want to make sure he's getting all the nutrients that he needs and everything.
Yeah.
But without making him any more like
Without any more.
excited.
Yes,
than
and
he already
any more
is.
fat.
Because he gets excited to
Does
do
he?
anything.
It's quite cheeky.
Very.
Okay.
So if Cloudy's got a bit of a crest, it's probably because he's a little bit fluffy and because he was a stallion for 10 years and he's got 7 babies.
Ah. So you have quite a history to you, mister.
Yes.
And he was doing Shetland pony racing as well. So
after he was gelded.
So he's done an awful lot.
He's just got a big career going on.
Yeah, absolutely. So if we condition score him, so we're not keeping him here too long because he's obviously got things to go and do. I like that. So he does have a bit of a crest,
yes.
But what I do like, which you've managed very well, is that it's nice and soft.
Yes.
And this is we keep this crest nice and soft. It won't ever disappear.
No.
But as long as it's soft, you're doing the right thing. And especially when the spring grass comes through. Condition score wise, there's a lot of fluff.
A little bit of chub.
But we can feel his ribs quite easily. So I'm quite happy with the way he is holding his condition at the moment. I think you've done a really good job to manage a Shetland that put on a lot of weight.
Yeah.
and now you've got him back to where you want him. And what I do like the idea is he's still got lots of hay in his hay net, which is super, because we know you've managed to get the weight loss off him without restricting his forage too much, which is also very good. You're getting mugged there.
Yes.
So, condition score. What do you think you might put him at if we think of popcorn being...
So what's the fattest?
So fattest is 9 and the thinnest is
I reckon
1.
like 6.5.
Yeah, you're good at this. I would also do about 6.
Yeah.
I don't think he's not even creeping towards a 7 at the minute. So we don't have any fat pads here, over his ribs, on his tail head, and it's just keeping a good close eye on this when the spring grass comes through. Yeah. And what do you think he might be weighing? I
reckon about the same as popcorn.
No, a little bit less. 227.
Oh wow, he's quite slim.
Yeah. So
I mean, he's going to be a bit of a chapper cloudy.
There's a lot of mane, so
yeah, that might have. And he's a bit wet too.
He is, and there's a lot of fluff and coat, so he's not too fat at all. Okay.
Cool.
So diet-wise, I think you're right we need to try and give him some nutrients. So we'd go for the low-cal balancer, and I think to encourage him to chew properly, we could then do the natural meadow cobs, because they're pure grass, they're low in calories, and will help to manage his diet going forward, that he doesn't hold too much weight, but it's quite tasty for him as well. Yeah. And the meadow cobs will break down into a nice mash, which you can add to the balancer. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay, right, we've got a Panda. We've got him on a straight line. Nice, straight.
You'll be good.
Right.
Good boy.
Come on.
Come on then.
Right, let's try that again. It's quite... No, you're going to get food after. Right.
Good boy.
Good boy.
Oh, nearly there.
Bit closer. Right. Sorry about this.
It's okay.
1, 2. Nope.
That's it. Well done.
Okay.
Well done, Harlow.
Whew. You can have a treat for that.
So, Panda.
Now.
How old is Panda?
He's 7.
Okay. And how much work do you do with him?
Panda's in the most work, and he's probably doing about 5 days a week.
Okay. And how long have you had him?
About 6 months now.
Okay. And is he quite straightforward in his work, or does he get... he's young, so...
He's a little bit cheeky, like he can be a bit lazy sometimes.
Yeah.
So maybe we need something to like get him a bit more energetic.
Yeah.
But not racehorse food. No. Because at the gallops he does get quite energetic.
Okay. And does he hold his weight quite well, generally, or does he drop it off quite quickly? Good boy.
About in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we've got the potential here of a bit of a crest, yes, which is well done you for noticing that already. So we just need to keep an eye on that and keep it soft. Mm-hmm. And typical of his breed, he is holding a little bit behind his shoulders here as well. Yeah. You can feel his ribs, so that's a positive. So they might store their body fat in all 4 places, or just 2 of those 4 places. Yeah. And he doesn't have any fatty deposits over his tail head. So I think it's here and his neck that we just need to keep an eye on. Yeah. What sort of hard food is he on at the moment?
He's on the same as Rolo, so like the Outshine. He's on the Bailey's Outshine and he's an Excel.
Okay.
But maybe we just need something to like get him a bit more energetic.
So I think with Panda, it's trying to make sure his diet is balanced initially. So if we can keep these in Excel in his diet, but we might top up with a balancer.
Yeah.
So we could top up with some low-cal, or actually we might use performance balancer with him because he's in harder work.
Yeah.
So that then the Ease and Excel will still give him a little bit of energy,
Yeah.
a few calories, but we don't want him to
Don't
have
want too many.
no. And then we'll top the balancer up to make sure he's getting enough protein, vitamins and minerals.
Yep.
Yeah. So the protein will help maintain his top line, and the vitamins and minerals will help with giving him all his essential nutrients for good health and hopefully a little bit more forward going.
Perfect.
Before we start changing too much more, I think that's the best way
Yeah.
to go with his diet. Okay.
Perfect.
So condition score, what do you think? He might
because
be.
it's a little bit tubs, like just from this little particular area, and a tiny bit crust. I reckon like 5.5,
Yes,
Maybe.
Yeah.
maybe 6. But
Yeah.
like a couple decimal points off a 6.
Yeah, I think you might be right. I would definitely go nearer a 6, because if we think
Yeah.
of Cloudy was about a 6, but his crest is actually, well, he's different. But
Yeah.
I would almost go for a 6 with him taking
Yeah.
into consideration this little fat pad here. Yeah. The other thing I've noticed with Panda is, does he get a little bit hollow in the flanks here when he's travelling and working?
He gets a little bit sweaty when he's travelling.
Yeah. To try and help reduce this hollowing area here,
Yeah.
we could try giving him some extra fibre in the form
Yeah.
of the natural meadow cobs. Yeah? So we could give him an extra meal at tea time, or we
Yeah.
give him an extra bit at lunch if he's in during
Yeah.
the day, just to give him some more digestible fibre for him to
Yeah.
try and fill out this hollowing area here.
Yeah.
And if he's in the lorry and travelling quite a bit, this may well become hollower, so therefore trying to encourage him to eat whilst he's travelling.
That sounds perfect, because we've been wanting to fill out like that little area there,
Yeah.
but we don't want him to get like fat whilst trying to do that. So yeah,
Good,
perfect.
good. So I think if we try the natural meadow cobs initially, then we can try and monitor, see if that makes a difference to the filling out in his flanks. And for now, I probably would say we might not need the outshine. It might be something we reintroduce next year for the summer and the showing
what does
season.
the outshine do? Like make them shiny?
It's oils, so it can
Oh.
contribute towards calories if fed in
Yes.
higher quantities, which he doesn't need at the moment.
Yeah.
And it's slow release energy, so it's
Yeah.
giving him calories and energy that will help with stamina,
Yeah.
rather than quick release energy that he would have from
Yes.
cereals. But that energy, if it's not utilised in his work, he will lay
Yeah.
it down as body fat. You're a very good boy for a baby, aren't you? So how much do you think he's weighing?
About 500.
Oh, you're good at this. 472 kilos.
Oh, he's quite a light boy. I thought he'd been a bit
Yeah.
more chunk.
No, he's looking well.
Wow, Panda.
Here we go.
So this is Rolo.
Yeah. Hello, Rolo. You've been a clever boy recently, haven't you?
Yeah, got some very good scores from London.
Well done.
He's just won a Best of Breed at London International and Best Junior as well. And he came 9th out of 38 ponies. So
Well done. Absolutely.
very good boy.
And does he get tired at the shows, or is he good with his energy levels?
No, he's pretty good. He's always super keen to work. He's always got lots of energy, and he's super off the leg. And he loves to jump. He's in quite a lot of work, and he's very busy. And he does quite a variety of work. He does some jumping. He does open classes and first ridden stuff. But yeah, in the summer he's especially busy with shows and stuff.
Okay. So he naturally holds his condition well, so I think maybe we look
Yeah.
at using a balancer for him.
Yeah.
So that we're giving all those key nutrients without any extra calories or energy.
Yep.
What do you think he might be weighing today?
Oh, I reckon a little bit more than. Actually, I reckon about the same as Cloudy.
Yeah, not far off. He's 291.
Oh wow!
So yeah, he is 291.
271.
Yeah, 272. Yeah.
They're quite similar, as in like what they weigh, but like where their weight is like distributed, it's a little bit different.
And they're different shapes, aren't they? So
Yes.
Cloudy is quite deep in the girth.
Yes.
Whereas Rolo is slightly narrower in the girth, and he is a finer boned
Yeah.
pony. So it's quite interesting the way they weigh and their conformation. So for Rolo, we're going to look at using a balancer, probably the low-cal balancer for now. And if in the summer he's working that much harder, we can transfer to the performance balancer so that he's getting all those key nutrients and maintains his muscle tone to support his workload. We're going to make the boys some of their meadow cob mash.
Yeah.
So the natural meadow cobs, here we are with our
Little.
pre-made hole, thanks to Popcorn.
We were trying to take some photos, and Popcorn was getting a bit. You wanted to taste them for yourself.
You did.
You didn't fancy
he was
waiting.
quite keen.
So should
So if you do one
up
cup
to
of, no,
100
one
or
full,
up to the top?
yeah, up to the top.
They're good.
That's it. Yep.
And for
Pop it
every
in there.
1 cup, you have 2 cups of water.
That's right. Yep. So these are pure grass, 100% grass.
Oh, perfect. So this is like compacted grass.
It is dried and then compacted, and then we add the water for them to swell up again into a tasty mash. And these can be fed to all types of horses. Horses that have had, shall I do 2 and you do
Yep.
2?
I feel like I'm pouring hot chocolate. Oh, it's going like all mashy.
Yep.
Oh, that was very quick.
And smell. Have a good sniff. It's amazing.
Oh, that smells so nice.
And with the hot water, look how quickly it all.
Oh my god, it really absorbs it.
Yep. Delicious.
Wow, that's instant. And then we leave it for 20 minutes, don't we?
Yep. 20 minutes ideally, and then see how they enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, Cloudy's like, oh yeah, this is what
Look
I
at the
was
face
promised.
behind you already.
Perfect view there.
Oh.
So the natural meadow cobs is all ready. It's all cooled down. I'm gonna try it with Popcorn. Popcorn's our fussiest pony, so gonna see how this goes. He looks pretty keen bean. Right. Oh, he's licking the lips. Oh, straight in. Oh, this is good. Oh, he likes it. Oh, yes. Oh, we like that. I can't believe he's just tucked straight into that. Wow, that's mind-blowing. I've actually never seen him like go straight into a feed. Like sometimes he'll like sniff it, like look at it,
Have a look,
and then he'll like eat a bit of it and then walk away. So this is very good. The good thing about the meadow cobs, the natural meadow cobs, is that he can have it as a separate feed on its own, or he can have it with like balancers and stuff as well. So it's really, really good, and he is loving this. He's tucked straight in. Right, should we leave him for that? Should we leave him with that, and then
We try, see how Cloudy likes it.
we'll see how Cloudy likes it. Oh, get a little photo. Time for the Cloudsters. Right, he's like, oh my god, it's a feed. It's a me. Okay, I gotta open the door first. Please don't bite me. In we go. Oh, we're going straight in.
Oh, didn't even think about it.
Oh, he's loving it. Oh, he loves it. They've both gone like straight in for it. I think Rolo's gonna like go like. Oh, he's hoovering it up. Oh, you like it? Oh, popcorn's done. And there you go. Right. Oh, got to sniff it. Got to clear the mouth. Oh.
Right.
I like food like. You'd have them at the dinner
Dainty,
table, wouldn't you?
yes.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God, the bowl's licked clean. You got every ounce of it out. There's nothing left.
You loved it.
There's nothing left. Did you like it? It's safe to say the Meadow Cobs has been a hit with all 4 of the ponies. I think Rolo's done because Rolo's just licking his clean. Popcorn's ate it, he's just like getting a little bit left.
Can't get enough of it.
It's all gone. We're licking the sides. Can't leave any left. That was so interesting finding out about what all the boys weigh, and they are now all on an individual feed plan. So they've all got some feed that is suited best for them, which is so nice. They've all got feed that they love. And I'm very pleased we found something that Popcorn likes, because Mr. First Pop was very keen on, was it the natural?
Meadow Cobs, yeah.
They're all going to be having other feeds mixed in with that as well. But yeah, super pleased with how that went. A massive thank you to Bailey's Horse Feeds for coming down and doing this with us. It has been so much fun. I'm so happy to be working with Bailey's Horse Feeds, and Panda and Rolo were on Bailey's before this as well, and they absolutely love it. But I'm so happy that we've now got Cloudy and Popcorn on it too. But yeah, massive thank you to Bailey's for doing this with us. Bailey's are going to be helping us to monitor the ponies' feed plans if we need to, but for now they are all set and ready to go. We've got the feeds perfected to each and every one of them. But yeah, thank you so much to Bailey's Horse Feeds for coming down and doing this with us, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!